Welcome to 5 at 5, and this time it's after a win. Do you know what? We played brilliantly against Villa, and it's not happened enough for me this season. Arsenal actually getting good wins and good performances on the same match day. We did it against Tottenham, we've done it against Villa, so I'm going to enjoy this. Let's get stuck in. Number one, and I feel like I'm doing this just about every single week now, it's the Emile Smith-Rowe show. And do you know what? This is against the team that tried to buy him in the summer with a ridiculous offer. What was it? 20 million, 30 million, silly numbers for a player of that quality. It's like he really tried to show them, just how awful that offer was and just what he's got in his locker. He was brilliant today. He got one assist, he got one goal, he created 4 chances. We saw his assist against Tottenham for Aubameyang, where he ran the length of the pitch, combined with Aubameyang really well. And today he did the same thing, but the script was flipped, where it was Emile Smith-Rowe doing the whole length of the pitch running job, but Aubameyang with the assist. And that link up, listen, I love it. I love to see it. Emile Smith-Rowe is so good, not just at getting that territorial advantage for his team with the ball, but he also does it off the ball, makes really good runs. And yes, he got very lucky with the deflected goal at the end of it, but he made his own luck and he absolutely deserved it. And the other thing that I found interesting was his link up with Nuno Tavares, because with Kieran Tierney being out the team, which I think is maybe what's best for Kieran Tierney at this moment, because he's such an incredible left back, hasn't been at his high standards. But Smith-Rowe and Tavares, they passed to one another 17 times in this game. And when you look at our other best performance this season against Tottenham, Tierney and Smith-Rowe passed to each other 13 times in that game. So I thought the link up between the two of them looked really promising, and that left side looked really dangerous. So Emile Smith-Rowe, keep it up, you're absolutely killing it. Number 2, and this is about Emi Martinez. Aaron Ramsdale, he's better than you. Look, I think Arsenal fans were a bit harsh on Emi Martinez yesterday, actually. He got booed and he obviously serenaded with that Aaron Ramsdale song. But let's talk about it, because the one thing Emi Martinez has done since leaving Arsenal is talk about Arsenal. So now it's our turn, seeing as we just played them, to talk about Emi Martinez. I like Emi Martinez. I want to see him do well. But I think the reaction that he got yesterday was a bit of a reflection on just how boring Arsenal fans have begun to find Emi Martinez always talking about Arsenal Football Club. It's time to let it go, move on. And Emi Martinez, when he saved that penalty from Aubameyang yesterday, he would have really enjoyed that. So I'm glad Aubameyang followed up with the rebound and scored the goal. So to just kind of take that one-upmanship ability away from Emi Martinez. I wanted Martinez to come and suffer today, not because I wish him any ill, but just shut up, man. Just move on with Villa. You're doing a good job there. What I find funny as well is that since he moved to Villa, Arsenal fans have been talking about the whole Leno-Martinez decision, and I agreed with the Leno call at the time. But I think hindsight has proven that Martinez has gone and done really well, and perhaps we made the wrong call. But it was a battle between Leno and Martinez, and somehow Aaron Ramsdale has won that battle, because I don't think you'll find any Arsenal fans now that would trade Martinez for Ramsdale. So listen, I think it's all ended well for Arsenal fans in the goalkeeper department. Number 3, Thomas Partey finally scored. This is one of those iconic moments. It's going to be, where were you when Thomas Partey scored? I think there'll probably be t-shirts saying I was there. Look, he has had 40 appearances for Arsenal, and this is his first goal. And anyone that watches Arsenal week in, week out, which I'm sure all of you do, you know that it's not that he hasn't been trying. My God, Thomas Partey shoots. He has had so many efforts on goal. I've got fed up with it, to be honest with you. A couple of weeks back, he was trying to take a free kick from 35 yards. What are you doing? And then he goes away with Ghana, goes and gets a couple of goals, and we're thinking, what's going on here? Look, he's finally scored the goal. But the ironic thing is that after trying to score from 20 yards, 25 yards so often for Arsenal, the goal that he finally got was nothing like what he's been trying to do. It's just a header from a corner. But hopefully it breaks his duck and hopefully he can go and add a few more. But I have to admit, just want him to shoot a little bit less because it just simply doesn't look like he's that guy from 20-25 yards out. But congrats on your first goal, Thomas Partey. A good performance, and let's hope you get a few more important goals for Arsenal. Number 4, let's talk about Ben White, because we all remember his debut against Brentford. He struggled against Ivan Toney in that game and he got criticised. And I thought to myself, when it comes to me basing an opinion on a player, yes, you can talk about 90 minutes, but I never ever form an overall opinion on a player or get too critical about a player based on, just one single match. And I thought that the stick that he got after that game was way too much, Yeah, everyone's allowed a bad game. And I think also we've seen Ivan Toney and, defenders against that Brentford side struggle, not just Ben White. We've seen other defenders struggle too. But my question for you guys is, and this is what I want you to put in the comments below, whether you agree or disagree with this. For me, this was Ben White's best game in an Arsenal shirt. And let me run through the stats for you. So, pass accuracy, 94%. Aerial duels, 100%. Ground duels, 100%. 2 out of 3 long balls successful. 2 block shots, 2 interceptions, 3 clearances. Come on, he has done very, very well in this game. And look, Villa are no mugs. We know that they can go and cause teams a lot of problems. So let me know how you think Ben White did in this game and whether you think it was his best game for Arsenal. I really hope that he can go on from strength to strength because I love this central defensive partnership between him and Gabriel. I think they complement each other. I think they're both playing to a decent level right now. The Palace game was a bit of an exception. We're forgetting that one. But the one-on-one defending from both Gabriel and Ben White was much better. It's like it was noticed that they didn't do very well for the goals, and they corrected it. And I thought they did very, very well in the moments where they needed to do better one-on-one in the game against Villa. Keep it up, boys. Number 5, I want to talk about Aaron Ramsdale's distribution. There were numerous really, really good passes by Aaron Ramsdale in open play. I'm not talking about goal kicks where there's an element of sort of hit and hope about it and you're relying on a player to challenge aerially to win the ball. I'm talking about in open play when he was used as that sort of sweeper keeper type of arrangement. He was outstanding. He really, really showcased his distribution ability in this game. There were 2 passes that really caught the eye, but one specifically, I think it was out to Tomiyasu on the right-hand side. Absolutely brilliant. But I think you have to give Tommy a lot of credit as well, because when you look at that back, he had his hand up, he was moving forward, he was calling for the ball, really giving an option. The execution of the pass by Ramsdale, the weighting, the direction was absolutely perfect. It put Arsenal on the front foot. It wasn't to the man, it was in front of the man in the direction that he was running. It was a really, really, you wouldn't think this because it starts literally in your 6-yard box, but it was a really, really attack-minded pass from Ramsdale. Love to see it. And there was another one as well that he played to Tomiyasu where when you're watching it on TV, you think to yourself, oh, this could be slightly risky. Like a left-footed goalkeeper would never play that pass because of the direction that the curl would take it. But the way Aaron Ramsdale played that pass as well, and it's these small details that make all the difference. It was very firm and it was sort of to the other side of Tomiyasu. So he had to kind of control it and bring it through his own body. Just you can see Aaron Ramsdale's attention to detail in his distribution to make sure that he's not taking any risks, I think is absolutely phenomenal. What I want you to do before you click the X on this video, if you were wrong about Aaron Ramsdale, click the like button on this video, a little experiment, because I have to admit, I did not know Aaron Ramsdale had this in his locker, and I wasn't upset about the signing of Ramsdale. I was upset that he was going to sign for that much money, 24 to 30 million, and be a reserve keeper. We have to admit, the club knew what they were doing on this one because right now, he looks brilliant. That's the 5 at 5 done. We'll see you for the next one after Leeds. Take care.